I want to change. The reason I want to change is because I don't like the version of myself. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. I want to become a better person in life. I want to build a nice body, have nice connections, work out for my career. But the thing is, I have plans, I make them, I try to follow them, but I don't. I procrastinate, which is a pretty bad habit, and I need to break from it. I watch many YouTube videos on how to break procrastination, but never once applied to them. The problem is that everyone has these goals of doing it, but those who do it are very less. And this occurred to me. So this is like my effort to become a not a perfect person, but a person who learns and be the best he can be, to show up consistently, to build discipline, not to become a perfect man. Once again, I'm stressing about the part of being a perfect man, but to be a man that shows up, a man that sticks to his beliefs, spend time with God, and work out, have a nice body. You all heard me why I want to change, but I haven't introduced myself first. My name is Sam Jitson, and I am a first year MBBS student at Osmania Medical College. Now I'll be sharing with you of how my days go, of how I ideally want it to be. So early in the morning, I wake up at 6 to 6:30, in between that range, and then just go on about with life. I mean, go on about with life basically means that I get ready at I take 1 hour to get ready, then travel for college. The college starts at 9. I reach by 9, and then I'll have dissection practicals. Practicals are something that I actually listen to properly, but the other classes, they're either boring, they're confusing, and some teachers just treat us slides. It's not helpful sometimes, it is helpful sometimes, and even though it is helpful, I don't understand the classes very much. I mean, it's a common dilemma every student faces. It's something that is not new. Next, ideally, I want to wake up at 5. I'm not saying that 6 to 6:30 is really late, but it does not matter in my case. Early in the morning, I want to wake up at 5, then pray, read Bible, exercise. But what happens if I wake up at 6 to 6:30? This gets skipped. They all get cut short. I pray, but like around 2 minutes, asking God for protection, but not meaningful enough that it matters. It's just that I pray superficially, just so I have to, but not with the intention to build connection with build not not with the intention to build connection to the God, to my God. And after that, classes complete, I travel back home, and during this traveling, I either watch phone. I mean, that's the most obvious thing that I would do. I want to like I watch YouTube videos, I play games, I spend time with my friends because they'll be traveling with me. But this is not how I actually want it to be. What I want to do is wake up at 5. I'm repeating the same thing, so you all know I want to wake up at 5, exercise, pray, then get ready, go to school. I mean, go to the college. I'm so sorry. Okay, go to the college. And now that's about the morning part. For coming home, I'll freshen up a bit, spend some time with my family, then get back to studying, which does not occur because I have to write my records, and these records take a stunning amount of time from my like what I want to do. I want to study the topics that were told to me today, but I don't have the time to review them. If I normally my college ends at around 4 to 5. It might end at 4 or it might end at 5. It depends on the schedule that day. So if it ends at 4, I come back at 5:30 and start my studying at 6:30. And my records take around 2 hours, 2 hours daily, or at least 1 hour to complete them. And then I won't have enough time to review all the subjects. And I want to sleep early in the morning at 9:30, which sometimes get pushed back to 10 to 10:15, and sometimes I don't fall asleep quickly. That's the main reason. Even though I set my alarm at 5, I don't wake up. I just snooze it and just sleep, or either turn it off, saying that I need around at least around 7 hours of sleep, which turns into 8 hours. 8 hours of sleep is a really good thing, but in my case, 7 hours should be enough. Why? I want to do a lot of things. Now, this is the ideal thing that I want. So, I'll sorry, what do you call it? I'll break this down of what I want to do and what actually matters. I have 24 hours in a day that normally people do. 7 hours was for sleeping, and I'm left with 17 hours. 1.5 hours getting freshed up both in the morning and evening. 15.5 hours, then in that, traveling takes 3 hours. Then I'm left with 12.5 hours. Eating and all that takes 1.5 hours, which I'm left with 11 hours. College is normally where I have 8 hours. 3 hours where I spend with God and workout. That's all. I've broken down my daily schedule and how much time I spend every day on certain aspects. Realized that I don't have enough time to do everything for me to live or to for me to make actual plans on having an ideal plan to follow it. So what I have to do is reconstruct all of the time that I have, shrink them up, and try to complete it. I don't want to spend a lot of time getting ready, which I can spend to, like, I can cut down the amount of time I bath by doing it quicker and spend that time somewhere else. So that's it. Now I'll talk about what my goals are. Earlier, my goals were unrealistic, that I've just showed you right now. But right now, my goal is not to spend 1 hour or 2 hours with God, but consistently spend perfect time without wasting it with God, showing it consistently. Not a 45-minute workout, not to build a crazy body, not to build a six pack, not to have an aesthetic V taper or something like that, but just moving my body so that my mind is fresh. I can work on, I'll just have a basic fitness. That's what I meant. And not studying like a freaking maniac, but studying enough so that I won't lag behind when the crucial moment that are the exams. That's all. I don't want to set unrealistic goals, but honest, healthy goals that I can follow and what I want to follow. These are my goals. So my most of the goals, I can categorize these goals basically. One is spiritual, one is physical, and the other is academical goals. That is my career goals, and yeah, that's about it. So I'll talk about how I actually want to live. Now, it's unrealistic that I will wake up early in the morning at 5. But I'll set the alarm at 5. It's not that I won't. At least waking up at 5:30 would be better than getting up, freshening up a bit, then praying at least 10 to 15 minutes, Bible study, then if possible, if time permits, I'll just exercise early in the morning at least 30 minutes, or I'll just postpone it in the evening. That's my goal. The other goal is that I don't want to do everything perfectly. I don't think I'll be able to do everything perfectly. At least the only thing, or the most of the times, I wanna focus on getting ready perfectly. I mean, not perfectly. Why the hell do I keep specifying perfectly? Yeah. So, what I want to do is show up. Even though morning goes wrong, it should not affect it should not affect the schedules that I've planned later on. That's all. This is so hard, bro. Trying to follow everything from the get go. I will fail, I will stumble, I will fall, but I will not give up. This is my time to shine, and I'm setting a goal for the 100 days. I'll be eating what my mom cooks. That's one thing. I'll be cutting out most of the junk food and then reducing my screen time. Learning skills, that's one of the most important ones. This is all. They don't have to be done from the get go from day one, but slowly start improving. That's all.